Jake Sully is a handicapped war veteran living a monotonous life. His routine: regretting his choices, bar fights, and reminiscing about glory days. But his life is about to turn upside down. Inside out, blue, woo. Officials tell him his twin brother Tom has been murdered. Devastated, Jake agrees to complete Tom's mission, investigating a new planet called Pandora. When they mention millions, he signs up. 6 years of cryosleep later, he's on the way to Pandora, a perfect genetic match for his brother's avatar. Jake shuttles down. Everyone wears respirators. 20 seconds of exposure kills in 4 minutes. At a briefing, Colonel Quaritch warns about the native Gnostics. Abide by their laws. At a research facility, biologist Norm Spellman shows Jake his avatar, a Gnostics hybrid. Dr. Grace Augustine wakes in her pod and storms out. She confronts RDA boss Parker Selfridge. Jake is useless, no legs, no science. Parker says he has the right genes. Plus, he's good looking. It's good for the movie. Stop asking questions. The next morning, Jake links to his avatar. He can walk again. Elated, he runs outside. Jake learns the real mission. Unobtainium, a rock worth billions, sits under the Gnostics' home. Jake has 3 months to persuade them to leave. Success means new legs. Failure means genocide. Jake flies with Grace and Norm. He gets lost, chased by the Nader. He escapes behind a waterfall. That night, a female Gnostics watches him. Viper wolves attack, but she saves him. Glowing entities land on Jake, impressing her. She takes him to the Omaticea clan. Her name is Neytiri. The Gnostics are hostile. Neytiri's fiancé Tsute wants Jake dead. The queen pricks Jake's chest, licks his blood, and deems his spirit pure. She orders Neytiri to teach him. His name is Jake, clearly from Canada, but he seems all right. Jake trains with Neytiri. She has him choose a dire horse. It's free. Mounts usually cost 40 gold. He learns to ride. Jake tells the colonel about the home tree and the unobtainium beneath it. Grace moves Jake to the Hallelujah Mountains, floating islands holy to the Gnostics. She wants research, not rocks. Jake and Neytiri are chased by a Torok, a flying predator. Neytiri's great-grandfather rode one to unite the 5 tribes decades ago. The Gnostics accept Jake. At a prayer tree, they connect with their hair. Neytiri says he may choose a wife. Jake wants her. They kiss and spend the night together. Jake wakes in the lab. Once you go blue, nothing else feels true. Morning. Bulldozers attack the home tree. Jake links to his avatar, climbs a bulldozer, and smashes its camera. Soldiers fire. He escapes. The colonel sees the tape. Enraged, he breaks the link. Jake and Grace fall unconscious. Grace confronts the RDA. The Gnostics access a tree network like mushrooms. The colonel decides to invade with gas bombs. Jake begs for 1 hour to convince the Gnostics to leave. Back with the Gnostics, Jake admits he is human. I thought you were just a really heavy sleeper, Neytiri says. They take Jake and Grace hostage. War begins. Bows are no match for artillery. The home tree falls. The queen releases the hostages. Neytiri's father dies, telling her to lead. Jake and Grace are detained for treason. Pilot Trudy releases them. The colonel shoots their ship. Grace is badly hurt. At the floating mountains, Jake links to his avatar. The Gnostics reject him, so he hunts the Torek. He jumps on its back. Whoa! He rides it to the Tree of Souls. The Gnostics welcome him. Sute agrees to fight. Grace dies. Enraged, Jake unites 2,000 warriors. The Colonel marches. The Gnostics attack. Jake flies the Torek. Trudy fires on the Colonel. Neytiri's dire horse is killed. Sute dies. A bomb ship approaches. Titanotheres, dinosaur-like beasts, attack the soldiers. A Venator bows to Neytiri. Jake crashes the bomb ship. He hits the Colonel's ship, but the Colonel escapes in an amp suit. At Grace's camp, the Colonel tries to turn off Jake's pod. A Venator attacks. He kills it, trapping Neytiri. Jake arrives. They fight. The Colonel gains the upper hand. Neytiri shoots an arrow through his chest. Then a second. He dies, but Jake's pod is damaged. Neytiri helps him get his mask on. She cradles him. Oh, so cute. Jake signs his final video log. He permanently transfers his consciousness to his avatar. The film ends with Jake awakening in his blue body as Neytiri watches. Subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a like. Thanks for watching.